India's Oscar entry has now been announced. We're given to understand that Malayalam film 2018 is the official entry to the Oscars for 2024. That announcement has just come to the fore a short while ago. That press conference was happening even as we speak. Vishal Chatkara, my colleague, now joining us, getting us more details on this. Yes, Vishal.
Well, congratulations to everybody, because 2018 film that celebrates the spirit of people of Kerala has been chosen as India's Oscar entry. There was a lot of anticipation around other films, other Hindi films like the Kerala Story, but the jury actually shortlisted 22 films, and out of that they watched each one of them, and there were a lot of hype around this. But this Tovinos Thomas starrer is the winner. It talks about people of Kerala who came together to help each other during the 2018 flood. It starred Tovino Thomas. Many congratulations to the director, to the team, and now all eyes at the Oscars, where the film will be competing in the official foreign language film category.
And Vishal, it wasn't just a critically acclaimed movie, it was also a commercially hit movie, isn't it? It was the highest grossing Malayalam film of all time, if I'm not mistaken.
No, the figure I'm not aware, but yes, it's a highly acclaimed film. It starred Tovino Thomas, and not just the film actors who spoke nicely about the film, but also actors like Dulquer Salmaan who spoke and complimented filmmakers and the people of Kerala, who repeatedly said, you know, how in 2018 the way they managed the floods, and it's a big win and a very apt choice for Indian film to be reflected at the Oscars.
Absolutely. Like you said, the shortlist was of 22 films, but this is the movie that has been chosen by the jury, by the panel that was looking into what India's official entry is going to be. 2018 is the Malayalam film that is going to be India's official entry into the foreign category. It is a survival drama, if we could say so, as far as the Kerala floods are concerned, of tales of despair, tales of hope, and the bravery that was shown by many. The unsung heroes really were what was celebrated in this movie, Vishal, isn't it?
Yes, truly. You know, I have to also speak about the other films which were doing the round. There's a film called Vati, which talks about, a debate over government-funded education. It's a Dhanush starrer against the private schools. That was also being talked about. Then there was a film called Bhagwan Bharose, that's the Srirajitya's directorial debut. That was in the running. I was talking to a couple of jury members before the big announcement. They were saying they're very particular. They don't want to repeat what happened last year in the Oscars. They got a lot of flack, I think, for sending. They were not a flack, but it was quite controversial when the Discovery decided to send Cello Show instead of RRR. So they really want to sit and select a film that reflects the true sense, the spirit of India to the Oscars.
Right, Vishal, thank you so much for getting us the latest on that. Neetu, my colleague, also joining us to get us more perspective on this. Neetu, we've been talking about India's official entry to the Oscars. This is a Malayalam film, one that is critically acclaimed, one that was commercially a hit as well. What are the kind of reactions that we are seeing? Have you had any word from the cast, the crew? Were they expecting this?
See, 2018 was a huge hit. It was a huge. It was a Malayalam film based on the 2018 floods that the state had witnessed. In 100 years, the state hadn't witnessed something like this. So this movie had all aspects of the 2018 floods. It was very well accepted commercially as well as critically. So we are yet to get word from the makers of the movie. But the news just coming in is that this has been selected as India's official entry into the Oscars.
It was a 17-member panel, Neetu, that decided on which film is going to make the cut. 2018 was chosen the winner. And in the past, we've seen several criticisms come to the fore as far as Oscar entries are concerned. But perhaps this is going to be either unanimous decision, so to say, or there are very little faults that are going to be found with this particular decision, don't you think?
Yes, that's what we think, because as I said, even when the movie released also, it was well received. There has been several criticism earlier related to the Oscar, the entries from the country, especially when it comes to entries like this, there's always been concern from the southern industries, especially from the Malayalam industry, that their films are not really considered. It's only one section of the movies that are considered. But this time, all this has been laid to rest. There has been huge technical aspects also involved in this movie, because we saw the extent of damage and how the floods were in 2018 when it had happened in the state of Kerala. So they had created all this, the flood situation. I mean, all this. So technically, also, it was at a different level.
Right, do stay on with me. Jude Anthony is now joining us on the phone line. Sir, thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. Congratulations to you, first of all. Your first reaction to being the official entry of India to the Oscars.
I am really thankful to the people of Kerala for staying together during the flood time, and this is a tribute to the Kerala people, the Malayalis, the Indians. So I am very happy, and I am very much honored to get this. What is I can't express my happiness over the phone. I'm really happy.
Absolutely, Mr. Anthony. Was this expected, or were you surprised when this announcement was made?
I was very much surprised to get this call. I am so excited. This was not expected, and thank God, thank you to the film fraternity of India.
One last question before I let you go. Have you spoken to any of your cast or crew members? Have you spoken to...
No, this is the first call I got regarding the same, so I have to call them after this call, get connected and disconnected, and I have to call my family, or everybody will be waiting for this.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. Congratulations to you and to your entire team. We do hope to catch up with you and the team perhaps later in the day as well. But thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. 2018, the Malayalam film is official entry of India to the Oscars. It was a 22 shortlisted movie list, out of which we now see 2018 as the chosen one. It is the chosen entry to the 2024 Oscar Awards. This is a film that is a survival drama. It talks about tales of despair, it talks about tales of hope, and those of unsung heroes as far as the Kerala floods are concerned. Floods and stories that Kerala had not witnessed in decades together. All of that was brought from real to real, and that is going to be India's official entry to 2024 Oscar Awards. On that note, slipping into a quick break, back in just a few minutes.